Fear is an inevitable emotion during your breakup, and it's compounded even more during no contact. First of all, I just want to say many congratulations for going into no contact. However, you've probably not heard a peep from your ex, and you're starting to be gripped by fear. However, what are you fearful of? Is it losing your ex, knowing that the door is firmly shut on that chapter? Well, in this video, I'm going to argue that that is not your fear. You see, your ex is gone, and you need to accept that. You see, you cannot lose them now, and I'm not going to start a big rallying speech how they lost you or how you are the prize. But let's face some hard facts. They made a choice not to be with you. Therefore, you need to undertake some serious self-reflection as to why. And this why will involve change. And this change will bring a certain degree of uncertainty about your future. This why may bring a degree of uncomfortableness about the necessary change you're going to have to make to heal. This why perhaps will also bring to you a degree of realization that you may have to spend a period alone. All of this is your fear. If you face your fears and overcome them, and indeed make all the necessary change you're going to have to do, then you'll soon realize that you are the prize, and you will no longer need to chase, but instead you'll attract. But to conquer your fears is easier said than done. It takes guts and it takes determination. And this is something that you will learn during your healing journey. Okay, let's address the fear of change. Look, you're going to have to really accept that the version of you that was unfortunately dumped is just not working for you. To address this, you're going to have to really look inwards and perhaps see if you've got any insecure attachment styles. Remember, insecure attachment styles are learned behavior, and you should be using your period during no contact to unlearn this type of behavior. Look, I'm not going to lie. This unlearning of your insecure attachment style is going to be really uncomfortable for you. However, it will be really worth it as you are making the necessary investment in yourself for future relationships. Okay, so that was looking inwards. Let's look externally. Perhaps there were certain aspects of your lifestyle that's just not working for you. Again, addressing these will be uncomfortable and will involve you changing. Remember, your intention for changing should always be for yourself. It should never ever be to get your ex back. Why? Because getting your ex back is not within your control. Most importantly, for you changing to get your ex back, you're more likely to fail because you're not doing it for yourself. Let's talk about the fear of your future. Well, everyone's future is uncertain, and even when you were with your ex, your future was still uncertain. Look, I know you're feeling lost without your ex, but maybe this is due to the fact that you just don't have a routine or any future plans. Well, one way to address that is establish a new routine and make future plans for yourself without your ex. Now, let's face the elephant in the room, or the moose on the table for my American friends. The fear of being alone. Well, I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I have a great support system of friends, and I am truly grateful to them. Now, during no contact, you should be practicing daily gratitude. You should be grateful for what you have. But when I'm truly alone, I really accept the fact that the only person in my life is me. So I need to look after myself. And the same applies for you. You should look after yourself. So to look after myself, I just focus on self-improvement, whether that's physical, emotional well-being, or just trying to grow my presence online. And that is very hard indeed. And thank you for all your support so far. You should be doing the same. You should be looking after your emotional well-being during your breakup. And that is why we use no contact. we use no contact to protect your peace. And the way we protect your peace is to prevent you from returning to emotional chaos. But to be alone, you're going to have to embrace it and not fear it. So, what do I mean by this? Well, you're going to have to lose the fear of doing stuff by yourself. At the end of the day, happiness comes from within, not from an external source. So, you're going to have to go out and do stuff that makes you happy, even if that's by yourself. So, for example, I go to the cinema by myself. And when I do, you know what? I really spoil myself and buy all those naughty treats. I go traveling by myself. I go to museums and galleries by myself. I even go to restaurants by myself. Look, when you lose the fear and you lose that stigma, it can actually be quite liberating for you. Therefore, try it. Plan something for yourself. And if you're feeling brave, just let us know how you got on by leaving your comments below. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I love doing stuff with my friends and, you know, I would love to be in a relationship. But the benefits of being alone or indeed single are perhaps underrated. So perhaps having a period of being alone will indeed be beneficial to you. It will help you become more secure, knowing that you won't have a fear of being alone. And it will make you realize that you are your own source of happiness. Fear is an inescapable emotion during your breakup. However, you're going to have to really feel that emotion. But you're going to ask yourself, what is it that you're really fearing? Is it the fear that one door has been closed to you permanently? Or is it the fear that there are going to be so many doors opening for you? And opening all these doors will lead to change and progression. Now remember, there is nothing more attractive than progression. Therefore, I'll be really grateful if you drop some of your comments below as to what is really driving your fear during your breakup and indeed during no contact. If you tackle your fears, push yourself and progress, you will gain so much confidence and inner strength. And trust me, that stuff is magnetic. It's attractive. And you will end up as the prize.